everyone, my name's Amanda Ayala and I'm a pop singer-songwriter based in New York, and we're here in my home studio today to show you Telefunken's brand new large diaphragm condenser mic, the TF17. And a little overview for today's video is I'm going to be showing you how this mic works and sounds in a live vocal session. So now that we've got the T17 here, we're going to go ahead and unbox this bad boy and show you guys exactly what comes inside. So to start, the first thing is you got some Telefunken swag, little stickers. You can throw them on a guitar case. I'll probably put them on my laptop. We've got some felt cable holders, which is always needed, especially for me. I need to keep my cables always nice and sturdy and clean. And then we've got a shock mount that clips right to your mic, which is definitely going to be useful to put this on. And then we've got a nice Telefunken mic case that you can cover while you're using it and while you got it set up, just so you can protect any dust or scratches. And now for the main event, we've got a box inside a box. And we're gonna see the mic itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. And for the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh, straight out of the box you can tell how beautiful this mic is. Cardioid polar pattern. I love the metal grates here, and it's a very lightweight mic. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a beauty, and I'm really excited to use it. And one other thing to mention that it does come with is another clip to go onto your mic stand. And now that we've got everything unboxed, I'm going to go ahead and set this all up and get ready for the vocal session. So something that I really love about Telefunken and their mics is their versatility and wide range use of them. And the TF17 is great because it could be used during live settings or studio settings, whether you're tracking vocals, acoustic instruments, or electric. It's a really well-rounded mic. It's got a fast transient response, which is really great for tracking acoustic instruments, and it's got low self-noise. And as I've stated before, it's a cardioid polar pattern mic, which allows you to take in all the heat from the front and low noise from the back, which is great when you're trying to track vocals, which is exactly what we're doing today. Now I'm going to show you a full look into the recording process and how this mic holds up in a real session. So the first thing that I'm going to do here is set up the shock mount to the mic stand, and depending on what you're tracking, you can use a straight stand or a boom stand, but for versatility purposes and mic placement, I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my boom stand. So now that I've got this all adjusted, I'm going to go ahead and thread the mic into the shock mount. So it'll basically fall into play, and just make sure you don't get any cross threadings. But I'm going to tighten it from the bottom. Now that this is all set up and ready to go, one thing to note is that this mic does not come with a pop filter, and something that I use while I track vocals is a pop filter in case you get any harsh S's or pops while I'm singing. So I'm going to go ahead and use my own and set up my pop filter. Alright, so just a couple more steps and then we're ready to get rolling. One thing next is we're going to set up the XLR cables, and one thing to note is you're going to want to plug in your female end of the XLR into the TF17 and your male end of the XLR into your interface. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and queue up my Logic session and enable a vocal track. But one thing to note, that this is a large diaphragm condenser mic, which means that it is powered by phantom power. And if you look at your interface that you're using, you'll see a 48V, which means that you have to enable that in order to power up your mic, which 48V means phantom power. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. As you can see, it went red, it's enabled, and now my mic is live. So now that we're officially set up, everything's plugged in and ready to go, one thing to note before I even start singing is I like to keep the hang loose rule. For singing purposes, I like to keep a hang loose distance away from my mouth to the mic, just in case there's any harsh frequencies. I don't like to be right up on it, and that's my rule of thumb. So without further ado, I'm going to give this mic a go, and I'm going to sing vocals to my new single, Feels So Good.
We're so far from where we started. The aftermath's always the hardest. Empty space in my apartment, and don't mind at all. How do things get so complicated? everything you did to make me hate you, and I don't wanna go back. And I never thought I'd say that, no. Oh, and it feels so good to finally know that I'm so over you. Done running circles trying to win you back. I finally moved on and outran our past. Oh, and it feels so good to know that I don't even think of you, and all the precious time I've wasted chasing pointless conversations, hoping, waiting, but your memory is fading.
So that was my brand new single, Feels So Good, and as you can hear, between switching from my raw to process and mixed in, this mic is truly a beast, and I had such a pleasure getting to record from it. I thought it really captured my vocals. It was vibrant, smooth, and crisp, and the TF17 is definitely going to be a staple for my recordings from here on out. I had so much fun getting to use this microphone, and I hope you guys really enjoyed watching. If you want to know more about me and my music, be sure to follow me on all social medias at Amanda Ayala Music.